So warm welcome to all of you. Today we are going to learn about how to create an histogram in R programming. So when we want to draw a histogram chart or graph in R programming, the data should be continuous in nature. So we can call it as the frequency distribution. We can call it as the frequency distribution. When the data, if it is in a frequency distribution form, then we can use a concept of histogram in R programming. In histogram, actually the histogram, it seems to be like a bar graph, but it is not a bar graph. In bar graph, the type of the data may be categorical, but whereas here in a histogram, the type of the data should be in a continuous nature. It's what we call the frequency distribution. So when we have a frequency distribution, when we want to represent, or else when we want to prepare a graph, at such situations, we will try to use this histogram. So by using the lung capacity data, we'll try to prepare a histogram using R programming. First of all, what we need to do is we need to import the data set from the desktop. So for that, what we need to do is we need to create a variable by the name of lung capacity 1. In lung capacity 1, with the left assignment operator, I would like to call up a function. So I would like to call up a function. That's what we call read.csv function. So this read.csv function will be used to export a file from any drive, right? So I created a variable by the name of lung capacity 1. With the left assignment operator, I would like to call up a function read.csv because the type of the file, it is a CSV file, and file.choose and header equal to true. So my selected file, which includes a header. So that's the reason why I'm trying to include header equal to true. Or just execute this code. So it will ask you, so from where you want to import your file. So the name of the file is lungcap data. So now you can import the lungcap data into R programming, right? So you can import this. So when you want to import a file from any drive or even from a desktop, you need to use a function that is read.csv file.choose the brackets header equal to true. So the header equal to true will tell you the lung capacity data. The lung cap data includes a header with 6 variables and around approximately 497 observations with 6 variables. The 6 variables are having the header So that's the reason why header equal to true. So this file I'm trying to assign into a new variable which is lungcap1. So just try to execute this command, and so open this particular file, the lung capacity, right? If you want to view explicitly the lung capacity file, you can view also. So whatever the file which have been created here, so here you can able to see the lung capacity file. Here in console area, you can see the lung capacity file, whatever the file that we have been imported from desktop. Here you can see, here you are having 6 variables with the header, the lung cap, age, height, smoke, gender, and casein, right? Now, even if you want to view the first 6 observations, you need to use a function head. So use the function head for viewing first 6 observations. So here you can see, you can able to view the first 6 observations in lungcap data. even you can able to view the last 6 observations in LangCap data. So this is what the last 6 observations, and this is the first 6 observations that you can able to see. And even you can able to view the names of the variables. Even we can able to view the names of the variables. What we need to do is here the name of the file, it is LangCap1. So that execute this. Now the names of the variables 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, LangCap, age, height, smoke, gender, and cassette. Right, this is what the names of the variables. And now our major concept that we are trying, that we are going to create a histogram. Suppose when you don't know about a histogram, just pass a question mark and put the hist. When you pass a question mark and put the hist, automatically it will give you a lot of data about the parameters, properties of this histogram. The parameters and the properties of the histogram, and the color, border, angle, density, right, and accesses, plots, labels, and so much of data, huge amount of data related to the parameters and the properties and whatnot. Everything you can able to view here with the help of this hist function, right? Now what I'm trying to do is, now I'm going to create a histogram. So the newly created variable LangCap1, from the LangCap1, the first variable, the lung capacity, I would like to call, right? So when we want to call a particular variable from a particular file, we need to use a $sign here, right? Hist. So when you execute this, so here you can see a histogram has been created. So remind it, when you are using the histogram, the type of the variable should be continuous in nature. This is what we call the frequency distribution. Now what we will do is, we can able to assign the frequency on on y-axis, the density on y-axis. So you can see here the density on y-axis, which we have been assigned with the help of a frequency FREQ equal to false, right? Otherwise, even you can see, you can type like this, hist of lung capacity 1, whatever the file that we have been created, the first variable, the LangCap, frequency equal to F, that you can able to create here. And so the probability also, right? Now what I want to do is, in y-axis I want to pass the limits. What I want to do is, on y-axis I would like to pass the limits. So the y-axis limits will start from 0 with a frequency of 0.2. With a frequency of 0.2, I would like to include the y-axis limits. So you can see here on y-axis with the 0.2, Now the next one, I would like to include the bins in x-axis, the number of breaks in x-axis. Suppose I'm trying to use for including the number of breaks, the number of bins. Now the breaks equal to 8 in the sense. Suppose first of all I will try to run this so that you will come to know about this. So here you can able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 bins. In the sense, 8 breaks that have been given. Suppose if I want to increase the number of breaks, you just give, rather than 8, you include a 14, so that the number of bins also included. So number of breaks also can increase. The number of breaks also can increase from 8 to 14, that you can able to see here. Now what I want to do is, I want to include the labels in my histogram. The main tag of the histogram, it is the histogram of lung capacity, and the x-axis label, it is a lung capacity, and the color it is 2. So there are various properties will come into the picture. So what you need to do is just pass hist question mark with hist. When you pass question mark hist, automatically it will give you so many parameters related to the histogram. So you can use n number of parameters. Now what I'm trying to do is just I'm trying to execute this command. Now we can see, the bins and its color has been changed. Now its bins and its color has been changed. Obviously it is a frequency distribution. Whether is it following a normal distribution or not? Now my next immediate question, is it following a normal distribution or not? If I want to test a normal whether this particular the frequency distribution, is it following a normal distribution or not? If I want to cross check it, I want to draw a line with a tangent line with including all bins. So for that, what I'm trying to do is lines of density of length capacity 1 file with length cap color equal to 1 and line width equal to 3. So that what you can able to do is once if you run this, so you can see, is it following a normal distribution or not? Yes, obviously it is following a normal distribution. Obviously it is following a normal distribution, that you can able to see here. Same likewise, even you can able to change the line width also. If you can able to give here 6, the line width will be increases. The line width will be increases. The same likewise, even you can able to minimize the line width also. You can minimize the line width also, right? Okay. Now this is what the concept related to how to plot a histogram plot using the lung capacity. It's very easy. First of all, we need to import a file from the desktop with the help of a command read.csv of file.choose brackets header equal to true, and we need to test whether how many variables it is included. The header, the first 6 observations of the lung capacity 1, the tail, the last 6 observations of the lung capacity 1, and the names, the lung capacity and its variable names. So when you don't know about the histogram, you just pass a question mark and write hist, so that it will give you a clear information about the histogram. And when you want to call up a particular variable from a file, you need to use a $sign here, so that that particular variable can be called by using this $sign, and you can include a number of the frequencies on y-axis. At the same time, you can include the number of bins on the number of bins that you required. So that can be increased or decreased, you can do, and even you can able to change the bin colors at the end, whether it is following a normal distribution or not. Even you can cross check by plotting a lines of density of lung cap 1 file with a $sign, length capacity color equal to, this is what all about. So I hope you understand this concept histogram. It's very easy when you practice this.